I always love it when somebody says he needs no introduction and then they go on to introduce you for 2 minutes. It's always a nice thought, but thank you for that, Shilpa. Firstly, to the distinguished gathering here, Principal Secretary of IT, ENC, Industry and Commerce, Government of Telangana, Shri Jayesh Ranjan Garu, to Rama Devi Garu, who's the Director of our Emerging Technologies Wing, and also OSD to the government, to Jaspreet, thank you for joining us. I know Dubai and UAE is greener pastures, but you've left that and joined us. Thank you very much. Michelle, it's always nice seeing you in Hyderabad. I think you should seriously consider moving to Hyderabad from Bangalore. We have better traffic. We have, of course, our weather is also improving, so you should seriously consider moving from Bangalore. To all the distinguished gathering here, and to all those enterprises and institutions that have signed a memorandum of understanding with Government of Telangana, I compliment each and every one of you. My sincere gratitude to all of you for joining us today. I'd like to thank all of you for taking some time out of your busy schedules and joining us at this national conference on 3D printing in medical devices and implants. It is the first such conference being hosted in the country and shall result in many insights and collaborative opportunities with the National Center for Additive Manufacturing opening up in Hyderabad. As we all know, healthcare is something that is now, I think, the first topic in any conversation of late. So therefore, I think this could not have happened at a more opportune time. This event and the center are a continuation to the state's efforts in being the startup state and building an ecosystem for innovation by our startups, industry and academia. While the National Center for Additive Manufacturing is a new addition, Telangana state is already home to a robust innovation ecosystem consisting of the T-Hub, TSIC, the Telangana State Innovation Cell, V-Hub, the Women Entrepreneurs Hub, the Research and Innovation Circle of Hyderabad, RICH, TASK, which is the Telangana Academy for Skills and Knowledge, T-Works, which is India's largest prototyping facility, and of course the Emerging Technologies Wing, and with the Image Center of Excellence. Image is innovation in animation, multimedia, gaming and entertainment. All of these together and 1,500 plus startups who in this specific sector have received support through all these above mentioned institutions in the form of mentorship, incubations and industry connects, and have raised more than 1,800 crores in funding over the last 5 years. In this, T-Works, which is a large prototyping facility, specifically has already been spearheading the prototyping efforts with and without the use of 3D printing. During the COVID-19 pandemic, T-Works had developed a mechanical ventilator in collaboration with various partners. T-Works' upcoming facility of 78,000 square feet will be the nation's largest, and we shall also have a dedicated lab on 3D printing. The focus on additive manufacturing is part of our overall vision to establish Telangana as a leader in emerging technologies. The efforts in this overall domain include focus on development of ecosystem and enabling innovation and growth for the emerging technologies. In these efforts, we look at the industry, academia, research, domain experts and all of our stakeholders as partners and not just as external parties. We always work hand in hand with the ecosystem, such as the one gathered here today, to drive innovation through collaboration. As you would have observed while entering the event venue today, the best of the 3D printing technology has to offer has been exhibited for you to observe and adopt. The exhibitions and products showcased are a testament to the advancements already achieved and the use of 3D printing for medical implants for more than a decade now. The 3D printing or additive manufacturing technology has allowed implant manufacturers to create complex geometries that copy the shape and function of natural bone and to produce these items on an accelerated timeline. The technology also offers new ways to work with common implant materials and polymers. As an example of this, as also mentioned in the brochures given to you, the Australian researchers have proven a process for the 3D printing of stents made from nitinol, a shape memory alloy that will resume its intended geometry after deformation. This material is already used for arterial stents. The 3D printing offers advanced possibilities to doctors and transform the healthcare industry for the benefit of both the patients and the surgeons. From an economic standpoint, the healthcare 3D printing market size was valued at over 1.7 billion US dollars in 2020 and is estimated to expand to $7.1 billion in 2027 while growing at a compounded annual growth rate of more than 22.3%. One of the most prominent factors contributing to the growth of the industry is the rising demand for patient-specific implants in orthopedic, dental, and other types of surgeries. Further, enhanced productivity coupled with increased production accuracy are other factors leading to the market growth. In the past, adoption of this technology has been mostly limited to US and European markets. The US FDA has reviewed more than 100 medical devices made using 3D technology in 3D printers under knee replacements and cranial implants categories. In addition, the US FDA has approved 3D printed titanium implant devices. Therefore, in present day today, India has a huge opportunity in this segment to become a dominant player and gain the lion's share based upon the available human capital. 3D printing may also revolutionize big pharma, with drugs being printed and adopted to specific patient requirements such as age and weight. This could equally save the pharmaceutical industry millions in costs, resources, and wastage. Therefore, today's conference, which is aimed at increasing understanding of the applications and advancement of 3D printing in the medical sector, will exhibit not only the latest technology in healthcare, will also discuss the latest trends, applications of 3D printing, challenges, and the future of this technology. I'd like to reiterate that this is not a one-off event to boost the understanding of the technology. It is a milestone from which the National Center shall identify priorities and key partners and lead the technology's increased adoption in our country. We're delighted that this center will be coming up on the campus of Osmania University. We hope that all of the medical professionals present here today will have a great learning experience and productive discussions with members of industry, academia, and research. I congratulate Jayesh Ranjan and Rama Devi for making this happen, and of course Saurav for making this happen. I wish the new CEO, Mr. Jaspreet Sidhu, the very best. Let's all be proactive and leverage latest technologies in medical sciences for a better and healthier future. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Telangana.